Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. There must be a colony.
signs here either. This is like looking for a missing fork in an entire kitchen.
Descendant, I'm detecting a dimensional energy imbalance over the axiom planes. Prepare for a ground intercept.
Damn, we're finding rats instead of forks.
Everyone, please continue the search. But if a Colossus appears, intercept immediately.
Commencing inversion energy amplification. Barnhart particles activated.
All Descendant Corps, the size of the current dimensional breach is too great. A continued search is unfeasible. Withdraw to Kingston to regroup. I repeat, withdraw to Kingston to regroup. This has to be the worst it's ever been since the war with the Vulgus began. Almost all of HQ is MIA. We've searched every inch of the Axian plains, but we've yet to find the missing HQ transport vehicle. And the durability of the Colossus-guided capture zone has been stretched to its limits. It may not be able to hold the Colossi for much longer. If the breach continues to grow like this, our void radar will be useless and our intercept network will completely collapse. I'd like to focus on finding the transport, but we have too many other things to worry about right now. Maybe the transport really did go into the dimensional breach. What's going on?
A massive heat source is approaching the Axian plains. Judging by its size on the radar, the Colossus type is... Wait, this isn't the right size for a Colossus.
A Vulgus fleet.
To humanity, to save my world, and to preserve yours, I give you your first and only chance. Those who have the power to decide must appear before me. I will wait beneath the eye of the breach.
Is that Corel?
This communication is being broadcast one way. Hold on. Did Corel just make us an offer?
No.
Let go! Let go of me! Alpha! Alpha!
I will bring this bounty with me.
Corral, you bastard! Don't you dare!
Alpha!
Nell, I need to meet with Corel right away. Get that message to the Vulgus however you can.
Adjutant Stallone, we haven't finished analyzing the call yet. It could be a trap.
Yes, that's very likely. In fact, it probably is a trap, but you can't fake screams like those.
If you're set on leaving...
Affirmative. But you must never...
So, you are the new commander.
Where's Alpha? What do you want? Release them now!
What I want. What I want is time. Time to mourn my people slaughtered by the Colossi. Time to build strength to reclaim my home planet. And time to return before it falls.
What does that have to do with us?
My home planet, Gripoth, is being destroyed by the Colossi. I must bring back to Gripoth the means to exterminate the Colossi. My Arche Legion, that took 100 years to complete. My first descendant. Now do you understand how humanity has managed to survive all this time? I had to endure your provocations until you fools could awaken your arcane. The 100 years I have spent here has been but a few months on Clipoth. Even now, my people are being slaughtered by the Colossi.
Ingress is also exposed to the Colossi because of the catastrophe you caused! The slaughter is happening here too!
Then this war needs to end.
Stop it, you bastard!
I have a way to save both worlds, Clipoth and Ingress.
Damn it!
To open the way to the Clipoth dimension, you need at least 3 iron rods. The Descendants destroyed one of them. But you also absorbed all of the particles of the destroyed iron rods. You see, by fusing all the Descendants together, I can create a new iron rod. If you are all willing to become the new Ironheart and open the way, I will spare the rest of humanity.
Nell!
I will seal the dimension with this world in it and promise peace eternally.
Harris.
Sniper team, return to Albion. Strike team, also return to Albion immediately.
The Magicians have indeed told us a great deal. If it weren't for the
We only needed a second. In just 1 second, I could have hit Corel right between the eyes. Our people were suffering. Why didn't you give the order?
You're right. My legs were tensed the whole time. I could have jumped the moment I got the signal. You don't believe that Vulgus rat, do you? Ugh, I still get shivers when I think about being in Corel's clutches.
It's not that simple. Enzo, turn off the comms for the time being. I'm gonna get them something to eat. You've been through enough.
Thank you, Blair.
If it's new research, I'm listening.
Magisters are probably human. It's when I first suggested calling these organisms fellows, I won't deny that. Colossi and Vulgus. As someone who has been. Anyway.
Hello, Descendant. What can I... Descendant! I've been waiting... While analyzing the genetic map of our first... Specifically, if I'm right...
Bunny and Haley seem disappointed, and I know they'll probably be annoyed for a while longer. That's to be expected. Corel is humanity's greatest enemy, and we let him slip right through our fingers. All those soldiers. And Harris, the cruelty. Since the apocalypse, all humanity has wanted to do is to defeat Corel, the Vulgus, and the Colossi. Our generation was born and has been dying for this sole purpose. Do you understand how I feel right now? If the Descendants were born to protect humanity, then I have to say, and Corel realized that. He seemed to also, but he stood his ground. Maybe this data was sent. When I arrived back in Albion, I realized data from the Vulgus had been sent. I think it's about the Kliphoth massacre. Corell's proposal to fuse together the essence of all of the Descendants to... If we accept it, he said he will... He also promised to seal off the Ingress dimension. We are, in many ways... What do you think Alpha would have done with this? I've made countless choices in my life for humanity as executive officers, but now, I don't know. I just... All I can think about is... Damn it.
This is Eugen. I have some good news in the midst of all this gloom. I finished treating the captain. She's over the worst of it, but her wounds... Oh, wait! Captain, please just lie down.
I can walk. Please, don't make me lie down. I was lying down. You're here? Come on, don't stare at me like that. You're making me feel shy. Thanks to Enzo coming to my rescue, I'm still alive. But, Alpha? Tell me, Dr. Han.
It's not why, but how. Would you like a brain scan? Some kind of anti-gravity phenomenon occurred from within your body. It looks like someone used the arcade to affect you.
Damn it!
Exactly.
Our transport. God. We went spinning through void space. I bet the Vulgus could...
What about...
Alpha and Nell were taken...
Torture? Corrupt...
They've captured their enemy's leaders. What if they wouldn't need to make us any more offer? In which case... Huh. Don't I look like I'm angry? When Alpha... They were screaming in pain and I... Damn! If I had...
There's no shame. We all know.
Descendant, there is something I want to share with you about the arcade that protected Harris. If possible, I would like to speak with you right away. Descendant, the arcade particles that protected Harris have been detected in the space. They are growing stronger within void space. This latest incident has jeopardized the advantage. If we are to secure as... I need your help to analyze the arcade beyond...
A large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Protection target nearby. I'll guide you to the location. large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm. Descendant, I picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby. Vulgus Special Assault Ship identified. Descendant, a large cluster of breach creatures has been detected in the area. Descendant, there's a tactical objective that requires protection. Please confirm. Objective which needs to be destroyed. Requesting confirmation.
Hello? I'm here! Is anyone there? I'm over here! Anyone?
Now, is this it? Is this all you're capable of?
Who? Alpha? Alpha! Are you okay?
For a tactical advisor, failing to predict a situation like this is disappointing.
Alpha? What are you talking about? Where am I? Please take these restraints off me.
Well, you've always been such a skeptical girl. But for all your scrutiny, you never once questioned yourself. If your queries had been directed inward, I wonder if you'd still be so righteous.
Why would you say that? Why are you doing this?
Look where we are. Can't you feel the resentment within the shadows? The bodies of our comrades piled high as the result of your choices. Do you know how many lives were sacrificed to execute your strategy? They could have made it back alive with a proper plan. They wouldn't have had to die. Well, could you have done it? Laid down your life for someone like you, like they did?
I had no choice. There was no other option!
You might have thought you were fighting for humanity, but all you wanted was to protect your pride and petty talents.
No, that is not true! We made the only rational choice for everyone's sake!
So, you're nothing but a coward after all, a despicable weakling. Sending your comrades to their deaths while you dreamt of a happy future. You hid far from the front, warm and safe. Yes?
No, that is not true!
Wake
Alpha,
up,
it wasn't
Belle!
like that.
Do you really think you deserve to be safe? You do when you are safely buried in the ground with the maggots.
Stop! Stop it!
Now, your final chance lies at your feet. This time it's your turn. Sacrifice yourself for those you see before you. For all your dead comrades, the least you can do is offer up that worthless life of yours. Prove that your beliefs are worth dying for!
I get it now. This is Amon's mind control. It isn't real. Is this rain? Even now, I still have doubts. How pathetic. I wanted to escape all of those doubts. But in the end, they all led back to me.
Can you hear me? This ends now! I will fight you with my weaknesses!
What? Where did this power...
To think there might be a human who can resist my mind control.
You disgusting creature! Yes, I see now. You didn't need the information in my head. You just wanted a toy to break!
Very well, then. I shall endeavor to break you completely.
Nell, snap out of it! Trust your instincts, just like you've always done. This is all you need to know. I believe in you.
Wait! Don't give up! I will save you! Descendant, I've picked up a mutant material formation signal in the skies nearby.
Descendant, I sense a strong wavelength within the Axion planes that has the same signature as the Arche I analyzed.
Wait, isn't that the command identification code? Heading to location. Maybe it's... Nell! Nell, wake up!
Enzo.
Are you alright? How on earth?
RK. It was RK. RK.
Nell, I'm gonna get you out of here right now. Stay with me.
Enzo. Alpha. Alpha is in danger. Corel is preparing to attack. He plans to fuse all the Descendants together and attack Albion.
Corel, you bastard. I was wrong.
Enzo?
I wanted to accept Corel's proposal because I wanted to save you. It was stupid, but when I think of you, I just can't think straight.
I don't want to lose anyone else. Not anymore. Not anyone else anymore.
Yes. I promise I'll be with you till the end. And together, we'll save Alpha. Together. Now that everyone is here, I'll outline the operation. Corel's offer is unacceptable, and he never meant to honor it in the first place. Corel intended to continue negotiations while torturing our commander for Albion's final defense code. Thanks to Alpha and Nell's resistance, we know the code hasn't fallen into his hands yet. But with Alpha imprisoned by the Vulgus, and since we've confirmed their intent is hostile, it's only a matter of time. After I heard Corel's offer, I did a lot of thinking about why he was so intent on abducting RK wielders and creating Vulgus descendants. I think I have the answer now. It's because we, humanity, are tenacious and strong. Corel wants to emulate us. He wants humanity's strength, spirit, and RK so he can take on the Colossi. Because humanity has not lost to the Colossi yet. While it's true that we have been brutally slaughtered by them in the past, it is also true that humanity has destroyed more Colossi than the Vulgus have. And Corel knows this.
If I have enough rounds from a sniper's nest, I can keep taking out the Colossi forever. But the question is, why do the Vulgus continue to antagonize us, instead of asking us for help?
The answer is simple. Corel hates humanity. His hatred seems to have begun with those that came before us. But when it comes to hatred, we really are no different from the Vulgus. Over the past 100 years, for generations, the Vulgus have inflicted terrible pain on our families, friends, and loved ones. That I even considered joining hands with Corel to bring peace to Ingress. I'm ashamed of myself.
Everyone makes stupid decisions because of love. It happened to me too, Enzo. That being said, if you'd said we should bend the knee to Corel, I would not have accepted that. They took my husband from me. And turned my daughter into a weapon. Hate is a deeper emotion than love. Knowing the Vulgus experience it too makes me feel less guilty, at least. So I've been thinking, when are we going to make our move?
We need to start the operation to rescue Alpha right away. Karel is probably torturing him for the code as we speak. The guide is running calculations to retrace the path of Nell's descent through void space. If we can trace her path back to its origin point, we'll know where Alpha's being held. But we're talking about tracking particle-sized Arche in the vastness of void space. It's a daunting task even for a powerful AI like the guide. So we need to help the guide with the search by dispersing our Arche as widely as possible across the Axian planes.
We also need to retake the Axian planes, so it'll be like killing two birds with one stone. I'll get on it right away.
Since there's no time to lose, I'll get moving as well. Enzo, you can take your time. We have a new recruit in the Descendant Corps, don't we?
I'm not the baby of the Corps anymore.
Yes, but this recruit has a veteran's experience.
Ugh.
Thank you. I'll finish things up here, then head to the front line with Nell. Everyone, we need to stand together until the very end.
Descendant. I am glad you are here, Descendant. I have been searching for Nell's scattered arche across void space. I'm trying to analyze the path of her descent. But something strange is happening. The deeper I search, the more I sense not only Nell's arche particles, but also the arche of someone else. At first, I thought it was the arche of other descendants. However, type classification analysis revealed that it was a new type of arche that I have not yet synchronized with. This arche feels very familiar and yet unfamiliar at the same time. It is as if... I will leave Ingress to your care while I complete my analysis. Arche has always shown me the way.
I am analyzing the void paradox. Do you need information about the Colossi?